Well, we're back.
All right, here we are.
Hold on.
Elliot.
Elliot's out of breath.
Elliot, if we wait for you to catch your breath, it's going to be like
It's
the
my
end of the
breath,
pod.
it's my shirt.
We're going to be at the mailbag.
I don't have the protection of the table anymore.
Yeah. Oh no. New environment for Elliot.
But you do
gets
look.
to
You always look good in the Lisa Frankenstein.
Lisa Frankenstein, baby.
Yep.
It's Frankenstein with a
Rainbow and
rainbow
an
and
ice
an
cream
ice cream cone.
Yeah.
It's pleasing.
It's a good looking shirt.
Again,
Those
throwback,
socks are cute,
not
too.
to
I
be
like the
confused
little-
with Anne
Oh,
Frankenstein.
Hanes, I see.
Ooh, inappropriate.
That's a callback from episode 1. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
so
remember
for
that.
our
Never my
long-time
favorite
listeners
joke.
will know.
So Chad likes to constantly joke about Anne Frank, is what we're learning about.
Only
him.
when I'm cued
Alright.
by Lisa Frank.
I'm dipping out for a few minutes.
You can't
Again,
dip out of this.
tap me back.
I don't
on
know
the
if you know this, but
shoulder.
we're live streaming right now. Our
I just waved.
our dozen of fans.
Our dozen.
Are
Oh,
watching
we've gone
this
up.
live
Yeah,
stream right
yeah. I
now.
suppose
Yeah.
since the last episode,
It's
we've
spiked
gained a
since
few.
last week. Yeah.
So
last
this
we
is-
get views.
Lose some, win some back.
So
Two steps forward.
This is episode 4.
4.
Right.
Episode
Yes,
4.
we're on
We
4.
we've
A
surmounted.
quartet.
We've overcome challenges.
Quattro.
We have gained, I'd say, a couple friends, a couple followers,
Yeah.
a couple
Yeah.
supporters.
Yep.
We're spreading out
Yep.
across the country, I would
We
say.
just spent a ton of money on some
Well,
equipment.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
We have, for the first time,
Made a joint purchase.
truly invested
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah, this is a joint venture now.
Yeah.
I think, Chad, we do need to do this LLC now.
Yeah.
We need to incorporate.
I've been saying this since the beginning.
Chad has been
Now
saying
we
this
have
for
assets.
3.5 weeks.
yeah, the beginning.
Yeah.
Days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have
Hours.
we have officially.
shared assets.
Yeah.
Where's that equipment going to live?
With me.
we have the shared assets.
Yeah. We
So
have a
we're-
shared email account that only Elliot has a password to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
First, he took our money. And now he's going to talk about how unnecessary we
Yes,
are.
yes.
No.
We all know where this is going.
This pod is
I'm just
nothing.
going to say, you're not the only one with an Adobe account. So, while, yes, you are the best of us to do this
you
right
know.
now,
This
other people
reminds
could do it.
me of when I was 7 years old and
Ooh.
got
Oh, boy.
swindled.
Here we go.
Swindled.
There's a story here.
No, by my babysitter's daughter, and I had to
Your
pay.
babysitter's daughter.
She was an older woman. She
Okay.
wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't.
Normally,
like
a babysitter's
teen.
like a high school age.
Yeah, this is like an
person.
older woman with a daughter. Anyways, who?
It's a little odd for. Well, I don't
No.
want to cast
Yeah,
judgment. I'm not casting judgment.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Was it like a daytime babysitter?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah,
so
yeah,
it was like
yeah.
a daycare
Not like my
provider
parents were
sort of
going out
stuff.
to dinner.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you know. Is that
Anyways,
babysitter? Maybe not.
so she had a little lockbox, and we had to pay dues for this,
Lockbox.
amusement park trip. Never transpired.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What happened to the money? She pocketed it and
Ex-
skedoodle?
Oh, man.
Exactly.
Wow. That's
Exactly.
harsh.
So
So you've been burned before, and
exactly,
you're worried
so
that
I'm
I'm
a
going to
little
burn
bit
you.
untrustworthy.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's-
You
was
gave
what it
me a
seemed like.
third of the expense,
Yep.
and you're worried that I'm just going to run away, and you're not going to know where I live or work
Yes.
or store my equipment,
Yes.
even though you know all three of those things.
Yes.
Okay.
Seems that way.
So all I need to
Yes.
do to get away with your $96 is to quit my job, move my life,
Yes.
and escape.
Luckily,
Yes.
I think
Seems worth
Carl is going to be on your side
That's
too.
true.
So, like, he's got to cut a lot of
Yeah.
strings.
And
to
you don't
get
really
away.
keep your door locked, I've noticed, because when we were over your house on
Right.
Saturday night,
Right.
and I forgot my phone there after we left Chad,
Oh, really?
I
You
went
back and
back.
got it.
yeah,
Okay.
I pretty much just walked in. I knocked,
Ooh.
and the
And
door,
I-
I noticed the door was open. Well, Elliot was just standing there in his underwear.
Ooh. At least he had his underwear on.
I didn't know if we would talk about this.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah, you came back in.
yeah. I did. I didn't tell you,
I
Chad.
had, as soon as people leave the house, you get ready for bed.
Yeah, I was literally gone for what, 4 minutes maybe?
How long does it take to take off a pair of pants? I'll tell you what, less than 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah.
So I was in the process, and then I heard you ding the bell, and I couldn't find my pants. So I was with Carla. I was like, Carla, I can't get my pants. I can't get my pants. And she answered the door, and she didn't wait until I got back into the room.
That seems about
So I was
right.
just
Yeah.
standing there
Yeah.
in my skivvies.
Yep.
Skivvies.
You know?
Katie calls me in my underwear my skivvies.
I call myself in my underwear my skivvies. So
Yeah.
That's
Anyways,
interesting.
yeah.
so
I
Chad, I
looked
like
down.
the way that you are sitting.
Yes, I am able to do a full cross my leg.
I
Elliot, on the other hand, can do a figure four, I would say.
Figure
I've never
four.
heard it called that, but I like it. It's the act of when you basically have your your one leg resting on top of your knee.
Ankle to knee.
Ankle to knee.
I don't know if I
Right.
can. That puts a
ATN,
lot of pressure on
ATK.
my hip.
It's as far as I can go.
I
Well,
like a real
I
deep
would.
tuck.
I just.
I'm a big boy.
You know,
You know,
I don't like when you
it's,
say that.
It's a little tough for me to do the full cross. Like
It's a
those of you on
little-
video, this is the least comfortable thing I can imagine is sitting like this. Chad, I
Yeah.
don't know how you're doing it.
It's a tight jean, though.
It's a tight jean. It's not a mom jean.
Yeah. It's
So
a mom
I'm
jean.
more
my
comfortable
mom's
this.
jeans are tight as well, but they fit now because I've lost a little weight.
Oh, we're happy about you.
Ooh.
I have not. Is the answer. And when I go from 2 feet on the ground to doing the figure four, is that what you called it?
That's
Yeah.
what
I
call it,
can't. I can't just do it. I have to physically use my other
Ooh,
hand.
Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know because
To pull my
literally
leg
Chad
up.
and I have been sitting here for the past 15 minutes
Trying to,
while you adjusted yourself, ran over to look in the camera to see what you looked like.
Lost
Yeah.
his breath
Oh
on
my
the 12
Had
feet
to
over there.
stop, to take a breather over in the other room.
Had to lean up against the wall.
Like this podcast could have been half recorded in the
Well,
time
I
that it took
feel-
you to figure out how you wanted
You
to
know
sit
what?
and
I
look on
think-
camera. Yeah.
I feel
feel-
like there's an opportunity for
Yeah.
you to address this,
Yeah.
though, with some of the stuff that your team's doing
Yeah. So, just today,
today.
Yeah.
it's the beginning of February.
Yeah.
My team at work, the marketing team, so we're kind of cool. We started.
The royal we.
Yeah.
We we started a weight loss challenge at work, and it's not
Oh.
just weight loss; it's like a healthy living challenge. So there's like, how much water do you drink in a day?
Yeah.
How much exercise do you do in a day? And there's like a point value for each of those things.
Okay.
So is it like an app or something?
It's not an app. It's on
Gamification.
it's on Microsoft OneDrive. There's
Oh,
a sheet.
so it's like an honor system.
It's an honor system for sure.
Oh,
God,
okay.
Elliot,
But
this
what we
does
did
not sound
today
good
is
for
we
you.
did a public, for those that chose to take part in this
If
section.
you chose.
We did a public weigh-in. So Sarika brought in a scale,
Oh, wow.
and I weighed myself in front of everybody.
This
and
seems like your worst nightmare.
what did I do? I kept my shoes on.
So you could deduct
Oh, I
15
see.
pounds?
I figured so.
Do you wear your boots, too?
I didn't wear my boots, but I ate a lot in
I
the
was-
morning,
I
and
was
I drank a lot of water, and I was like, I really had to go, but I wanted to weigh in before
With an
I
extra quart?
before I went, so I had
Oh.
that water weight,
Yeah.
you know. So I weighed myself, and I'm not gonna lie about it. I was shocked.
Good or bad?
Bad. I haven't weighed myself in a couple months, and it's not great.
Ooh.
It's not great. But the month of February is a month where we're all gonna band together as a team, as
Uh-huh.
friends, as partners, and we're gonna make good change together.
Good
Good.
for you. That's nice.
So my stated goal to my team, and which they've told me it's not safe or healthy, is to
No.
lose 25 pounds
In 28 days.
in 28 days.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's not the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
No.
Yeah.
So
Um,
that's the plan.
I mean, it's better for you than somebody of a smaller size to do
That's-
such a thing.
That's what I've said. Like,
But at the
I
same
am-
time,
it is
it's
easier-
aggressive.
I've heard it's easier for men to lose weight
Yeah.
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
So I have that going for me.
Sure.
I have a lot of weight to lose. So
Yep.
the 25 pounds is it's a much smaller
It's a percentage.
percentage
yeah,
of my overall weight.
Right.
So it's like
Well, and also if you the beard.
Oh,
there's a couple pounds.
I mean
Yeah.
the shoes.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably weigh in naked at the public thing,
I
or
think this is episode 4, and I think 4 out of 4 times there has been at least some sort of mention of me not in clothes.
yeah.
But brought
I mean-
up by you usually, except that one time by Chad. Just now.
I mean, is that one of our Easter eggs? Like, here you go. What else do they talk about every time?
I mean, I'm not pleased about it, but it is what it is.
Well,
so
are you making lifestyle choices differently to achieve this lost weight goal that you have?
I mean, it started today.
well,
so-
do you have
no.
a plan or?
No.
No.
Well,
I know what
this
to
may be a good opportunity to share.
I know what to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I just
Don't wanna do
I
it.
oftentimes yes, but I oftentimes I do want to do it. I often lack the willpower and the commitment to stick to it.
Right.
I'm good at anything for like 3 days.
But now you're like with a team, and it's competitive.
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's
You're
a public.
competitive.
I'm competitive, so the fact that there is a public competition component to this,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I'll stick to it a little bit more than if it was just me.
Sure. How many people opted in?
Well, most of the team is doing it, so
Yeah.
let's roughly say 15 people
Oh, that's a
are
lot.
doing it, and I think there was like 6 or 7 people that did the weight aspect of it.
Oh,
So almost half the team did the weight, the weight.
the full
part.
in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the metric is a percentage. It's not just a weight loss. It's a percentage of your body weight.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
So, you
yeah,
know.
that- yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Some of them, if you're interested in learning about.
Yep.
Caitlin recently completed Whole30.
I sure did.
I
Oh,
am
you're
in the
done
process
now.
right
Yeah,
now.
that's why I'm drinking wine
That's
right now.
why you're drinking
yeah.
Yeah,
wine.
that's why I'm drinking
Speaking
seltzer.
of, where's my wine?
And for
It's
our
right there.
listeners
That's
out
mine.
there,
Yeah.
Whole30 is like an internet fad health cleanse that people you complain about doing it the whole time that
Yeah.
you're doing it.
You annoy your friends.
Yeah.
You cut
Yes.
out all sorts of things. You don't drink alcohol. You don't eat legumes. You cut out carbohydrates a lot. Yeah,
Sugar.
dairy, things with
Everything.
gluten.
Soy.
Soy is a big one
Yeah.
that sneaks its way into a lot of things. Peanuts. So
I've never thought about what's in my food.
Yeah, you do now.
I mean,
if you want to achieve your goal, you're gonna have to probably factor some of that in.
Yeah, like what's your plan?
I don't have a plan.
Oh.
I mean, I know what it takes. You know, more calories expended than consumed.
Sure.
That's weight loss in general. I
Yeah.
get that. And that's really all the further I've
Oh,
gotten.
is this
I
gonna
mean,
be like
Aw.
that time that you went on that diet where you didn't eat carbs for
Yeah.
a week and a half?
how long did that last?
A week
Not
and a
long
half.
enough.
I was going to say about 3 days.
Yeah.
I don't even think it
Yeah,
made it a week and a
I
half.
think you're
Yeah.
right. We had that one dinner party, and you remember Frankie was like, "I hate Elliot on a diet."
I'm less fun on a diet.
Yeah.
We also, as a side note, we lose points for drinking alcohol.
You're not gonna own up to this, though, are you?
Yeah, I told him. I said I'm planning on losing some points today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
I'm first day in. I'm negative points.
How many points do you lose?
It's 5 points per drink. Negative
Ooh.
5 points per drink.
So we should have just had you swigging out of the bottle then, because that's one drink.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Well, we never specified ounce, just
Mhm.
drink.
Yeah.
So so that's what we're doing. But as we were talking, like we were trying to figure out the rules and trying to figure out how to actually give the metric to
Yeah.
to this diet thing.
Right.
We talked about fast food and what is fast food.
Oh, you must have
What
lit up.
constitutes fast food?
Yeah.
So
For those
is this an I'll tell you what sort
This
of
is
thing?
this is my topic for the week. This is I'll tell you what. Let's talk about fast food. I don't know how to make it. I'll tell
That
you
was
what.
elegant.
Thank you. But like, so we were talking. Those of our listeners in Boston or around Boston who've been here. There's a place called Be Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Certain members of my team, I'll say the majority of them, I'll say everybody except me, thinks that Be Good is not fast food.
Okay.
I think, without doubt, it is fast food. Because you can walk in and within 5 minutes walk out.
Within
and you have,
5
you have-
minutes,
yeah.
if you order online ahead of time.
Not if you're there at noon during the lunch rush,
Oh,
but like
so many caveats.
on a normal
Yeah.
day, you can get in and out in 5 minutes with food. That's fast food.
That
So, does fast food count for time? Maybe,
Ooh.
maybe not. Does fast food count via calories? I did some comparisons. A Be Good burger and a McDonald's burger, very similar.
yeah,
that
but
makes
that's
sense.
not the extent of the menu.
Right.
I don't know. They do like made to order, and I don't know if that's fast
Yeah,
food.
I did have
McDonald's
a salad from there today.
does made to order.
But
as
they
well.
they do like
Elliot.
pre-made stuff.
That's
Out of
generous.
all of us, who knows
Ooh.
more about this than me?
Obviously,
you got a
but
drawer that you pull out with burger patties and nuggets that does not sound like made to order.
You don't think Be Good? You walk in.
Yeah,
You
they're
look at the
cooking a
grill.
bunch of
There's
stuff.
30 patties on that grill. Did 30 people just order a burger? I don't think so. They have them ready for when you order.
but during
Same
peak, during
as
peak
McDonald's.
times, during peak times, not all the time.
Well, McDonald's has different levels of peak. Sometimes there's 10 patties in the drawer. Sometimes there's 4.
Ooh.
I know these things.
Mhm.
But about the topic, I want to talk about.
Expert.
I want to see if we can generally, one, define fast food.
Okay.
I think that's the first thing. Second thing, there's the growing movement of fast casual,
Right.
which is not fast food. And frankly,
yeah.
I'll concede. I think Be Good is probably fast casual.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So I do think I'll give you that. But in addition to that, I think
Ooh.
I'd love to be able to rank our fast food places. Maybe get a final ranking of this is the best fast
Okay.
food place on a couple different metrics.
Okay.
I think
There's
that's
like an
aggressive,
index
but we'll
that
see what
we're-
we can come up
There's
with.
an index.
All
I
right.
have
So what are the?
Ooh.
All right. But before we go down
Let's
this rabbit hole,
define fast food
Yeah.
real quick.
let's define the fast food. So
So I got a question I want to toss out here.
Okay.
Where do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see food trucks playing into this? Because I feel like
separate
food trucks,
category.
really.
Yeah, I just have to for the purpose of the
I
exercise.
think for the
I don't
purpose
know.
of the exercise,
I
we
feel
have
like
to,
it's some of the fastest food around now.
He makes
You're
a
right.
good point.
but
Oh,
you're right. But I think a food truck, by its nature, is a singular thing.
Agree.
There's no national food
Okay.
trucks. There's barely even regional
This is
food
rare,
trucks.
but I do agree with Elliot.
There's a couple food trucks like Bon May
Yeah.
has a couple food
Who
trucks.
calls it bon me?
I think that's how you say it. How do you
I
say
think
it?
it's bon me.
I don't think it's Bon Me.
Ooh.
Yeah, the sandwich is
Audience,
a
you're
bon
gonna
me.
have
I
to
don't think it's Bon
weigh
May.
in
It's
on
not
this and
Bon
settle
May?
this.
I think it's Bon May.
Oh wait, what kind of? let's
Bon
let's bring something else into the audience. if you're gonna make a
I've
sandwich,
been saying
It's
Bon
like
May for
any
like 8
opportunity for
years.
Elliot to sound
Elliot,
pretentious.
if you're
he
gonna make a
gloms onto it.
sandwich that's made with meat that comes
Yeah.
in like a big round thing, what do you call that?
What?
Like my blank has a first name. It's Oscar
Oh,
Mayer
I know
makes
where
this.
Chad's
What
going.
kind
We're
of?
not doing no.
Come on,
Are you talking
Elliot.
hot dog versus
No,
a
no,
sandwich?
no. That's not.
You-
He's asking you to pronounce
Fried this sandwich.
it's like a large hot dog that you eat on. You eat
Cut
this
in
a lot
slices.
for lunch.
Bologna.
That's
No,
not how
Wait,
you
no,
say it.
I
though.
say it because that's how the plebes say it. It's Bologna.
No one says bologna.
It's Bologna.
No.
Have you been to Italy?
Bologna
First of all, it's
is not-
bologna.
Bologna. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the Italian pronunciation. You Americanize Bologna. Guess what it is? Bologna.
I'm pretty sure it's bologna.
Who in their right mind
Everybody
person
reads
on the
GNA
planet.
and says ni?
But
It's
Elliot,
na.
Elliot,
Bologna.
It's like hors d'oeuvres. It's
No.
like spelt wrong.
That's French.
That's the thing.
No,
It's
Elliot.
spelled correctly in French.
Oh, you make it so hard to be your friend.
Sorry, I had such a hard time figuring out what you were trying to say, but now that you've said it, it's Bologna.
It
and I'll fight anybody that
absolutely
says
is not.
bologna.
So you're gonna fight the entire universe?
Not
So,
physically,
I
but
think,
I'll,
you know,
I'll fight my
If you
stance.
agree with Elliot, you probably think he's saying Bon me the correct way.
I had a
Bon May.
is Bon May is it Vietnamese?
Yes.
Yes, I had a Vietnamese friend. He pronounced it Bon May. So I've always pronounced it Bon May. It's like the Gyro. How do you pronounce it?
Euro.
Fancy. How do you pronounce it?
Euro.
Ooh,
What do you say?
Euro.
Oh, you're such an ass. Oh my God.
One upped you there, didn't I?
Well, I walked into that trap. Oh, Elliot.
All right. So,
Okay, so back
for
to your
example,
fast food.
Bon May is a well, it was a food truck first, but now it's a freestanding chain. I
Yeah.
think it's a fast
Fast
casual
casual.
restaurant
Yes.
that has food trucks. So I think
100%.
the answer food trucks. I think
I can
separate
get
category.
on board with us not talking about food trucks, but
Yeah.
I just
No,
want to
I
acknowledge
appreciate the clarification.
we got
Yeah.
a wide thing we're trying to narrow
I
down
think-
for
I th-
our conversation. We're not going to have.
I
that
think
in
there's a
fast
couple
food.
things that for me are surefire signs that it's a fast food place.
Me too.
Okay, I think
Ooh.
we're all going to agree on this one. It's undebatable. If it has a drive-through, it's fast food.
Sure. What about like a Starbucks?
That's different.
They're yes, because it's
Yeah.
coffee. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I could
I
get
think-
behind
Yeah,
that.
I think you know what I mean. If it has a drive-through,
Yeah.
Well, interesting, because Dunkin' Donuts, would you consider that to be fast
Ooh,
food?
That's interesting.
I think Dunkin' and Starbucks are beverage first.
they're yeah, okay.
I think
yeah.
yes, I think they are fast food.
I agree with Elliot.
but I
yeah.
don't want to. I don't think that's involved for this conversation.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
So-
we're again
Yeah,
whole separate
Hey,
things. We're
Yeah.
setting up the metrics.
we're
here.
knowing what it is by knowing what it's not.
Can I give you one of my
I would
qualifiers?
love. I would love if you did that. Yeah.
Okay, to be fast food, I think a significant portion of your menu has to be under $2
Ooh.
outside of the beverage category.
There has to be a value menu of sorts.
Yes, same thing, same idea.
So
yeah.
I wouldn't say the majority.
No, I
has to be
said a
under
portion, a
$2.
significant portion.
A portion, I agree. I agree that there should be.
I'm not saying that's 80%. I'm saying maybe that's
Okay.
10 to 15%.
So you're thinking fast food is tied to value. So you don't think
Yeah.
there's like high end
I think
fast
one
food?
of the
I
things
think
that
that's where you
separates
cross
fast
into
food.
fast casual territory.
I think one of the big separations from fast food to fast casual, other than a drive-through, is the expense of the food.
Yeah.
Like
Interesting.
McDonald's, their basic burger, the cheapest burger you can get is a cheeseburger. Well, it's a hamburger, but who's getting a hamburger?
yeah.
A cheeseburger, I think it's $1.19.
Lactose intolerant people.
I think it's $1.19. The cheapest burger you can get at Be Good is $5.50.
Okay.
The cheapest burger you can get at Tasty Burger, another
Mm.
Boston chain,
Yep.
is I
Hit
think
or miss.
$3.99.
Hit or miss, I would say.
I would agree,
Service.
but I think value is
Yeah.
a component to fast food.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got value. We've got drive-through.
Yeah.
Are there other qualifiers?
I would say time to get your food is probably a contributor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is called fast food. So,
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
but fast
Time.
casual also is the
Ooh,
name.
this
fast
is
food.
this is also interesting. Then I'm thinking like when we said that right away, the burrito cart in Backbay Station.
He loves a
Chad,
mobile option.
You're
Well,
looking,
no, because that's fixed. It stays in the same place. But it brings to mind some of these other places that are the burrito spots. It takes a long time for them to like cook. They prep the
Right.
slow roasted
Right.
pork and stuff like that, so they have everything ready and then make it for you right away.
But
So that's
I would
just an
say that
interesting nuance within
let's
this.
think about like Wendy's.
Yeah.
That chili's that's cooking for a
Oh,
while.
that's true.
So I don't
Is
know that.
it? In a
Yeah.
plant somewhere.
Ooh,
No, the chili is
What, you
is
cut open-
yesterday's.
it comes in a
The
bag.
chili is yesterday's burgers.
Is it really?
That's what I heard.
I don't know
He
about
doesn't.
that.
He doesn't have the inside scoop.
I
he
feel like
does
I
there's
heard
too
it
many
of the
variables for
arches.
somebody to be making chili at the store. I think that comes in
Yeah.
a bag that they open.
I agree with Chad.
So, I have experience.
Oh,
In-
first of all, how many extra burgers is Wendy making?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, they don't freeze theirs like some
Yeah,
Oh.
they're
places.
fresh, never frozen.
Yeah.
We try that again. They're fresh, never frozen.
Mhm.
Okay.
I had a very good
behind
Twitter
enemy
account.
lines,
Okay.
Elliot.
So drive-through,
Drive-through,
value,
Yeah.
value.
and speed in which you get your food.
Those are the only three.
When I worked at McDonald's, it was 90 seconds. From order to delivery, your food should be delivered under 90 seconds.
When
and
Elliot
that was on the
at
top end.
register, 85
Yeah.
seconds.
Forget about it.
and 85% of your change back.
That's a story for a different time.
Yeah.
That's a story when the topic is what are you ashamed of?
Yeah.
That's the story I'll tell.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you had
I
no
felt
shame.
secondary
Well,
shame
I-
for you.
I mean, from every experience I've had with you over the past 7 years, I don't know you to have
yeah,
shame.
shame is not an emotion.
What I
I've
don't
seen
have
you.
is regret.
Ah.
Shame, I have little of it, but there are some things I'm ashamed of.
Eh.
Stealing cents here and there from patrons of McDonald's, kind of ashamed of that. So, I think we know fast food when we see it.
Sure.
Right?
Generally. I
Is
feel
there
like
is there a restaurant you can think of that's on the line that you're not sure?
So, Grill Out is one that comes to mind
Grill
for me.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of
Cookout?
Cookout, that's what I
Okay.
meant.
it.
Yep.
Cookout, never heard of that either.
So-
It's
Southern.
yeah, it's a southern thing. So that's an interesting one because it seemed I would
That's
throw
fast
it in.
food.
Yeah.
Where do we put in drive-ins?
That
is really
was something
only
I was
Sonic.
very interested in.
Sonic
Fast
is the
food.
only
Fast
national
food.
drive-in. I think so too.
National, I would say yes. But there's like one in my hometown that
A Sonic
is great.
or a drive-in?
a drive-in called the
Oh.
Panther Drive-In.
Oh, I like that. Was that your high school mascot?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's
It's great.
like
Same
that.
colors and everything.
Okay, so
black and gold?
Purple. and gold.
Purple.
wow, you purple and gold.
Yeah.
That was my high school colors too. Did
Really?
we talk about this before?
Probably.
I think we have.
We were
at
both
some
purple
point.
and gold.
Red and
Mhm.
white.
We were the Marauders,
Oh.
which is
yeah,
a Catholic pirate.
stuff. Mhm.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I was a
One
tiger.
thing that comes to mind, fast food, is it sides seem to be a thing. Like a la carte sides. You can choose fries, you can choose a salad, you can do something. Do you think there's something in that?
Oh, Burger King has onion rings.
You want to know?
Who
you
brought
you
up
know what I
Burger
think the
King?
premier side is? Cheese curds.
Cheese curds.
That's
Oh,
at the Panther
man.
Drive-In.
There's
Damn
no.
right
else.
it is.
I don't know of a national fast food chain, or a national chain at all that has cheese curds.
Well, here, okay,
Well, that's
so
their mistake.
is part
If
okay, is
I'm
another
building one,
qualifier
it's
for
gonna have
fast
one.
food a national? It has to be a national chain or
No.
regional chain.
There is a section on
Birthed.
my little tally sheet of national versus regional. So,
Okay.
I think
so
fast
you've
food
done-
can be regional.
You've done quite a bit of pre-work for this.
So
This is
I
my
think
life.
Yeah.
we've like whittled it down, and we want to acknowledge like there's some lines, but they're not necessarily distinct. Fast food into fast casual, there's some
Right.
blend there, and then there's segments of this that fit criteria, but we segment it out. So like the coffee establishments, the food trucks.
Right.
So now that we're here and we're like
We're
roughly
zeroing
talking in the
in, yeah.
ballpark, what do you want us to talk about within this ballpark?
Well, I'd love us to be able to, when we finish this conversation, to have agreed upon what is the best fast food.
I feel
Okay.
like
In
okay.
I feel
the
like we
world,
could
maybe in the U.S.
But I feel like, as with most things, Chad and I are usually on one side of the line, and then you're.
well, we'll see.
Well,
way
I'm
on the
willing
other
to
side.
work towards that goal and see,
We'll see.
where the journey
Okay.
takes us.
Okay,
there.
so I have a couple categories.
Brrroo.
Oh, that's how we're gonna
Oh,
start.
I see some graphics rising for here. Category number
Yeah.
1. What do we got?
Ding ding ding
So,
ding. It's like a boxing match.
The categories that I have listed out that
Yeah.
we can. I think basically we pick a winner for each of these categories,
Okay.
and
Ooh.
whatever
And then they
Like
go
two-
into
like a
a
two-thirds
battle of the-
vote.
whatever
win.
establishment wins each category. If there's a this restaurant won
Yeah.
3 of them, Whoever
they
wins the most.
They go
Right.
into like
We're
a battle
pulling the trigger on
royale.
this a little too soon. I feel like this is a March Madness kind of
Okay,
episode,
well-
but here we go.
This might go a little longer. This might be an hour.
Ooh.
Okay, the rankings I have listed out, and please share with me if you think we're missing a ranking
Okay.
or if the ranking I list isn't crucial.
God, you've done a lot of work.
Okay.
That's Elliot. He does
first-
all of the work for
Yeah,
this,
he
remember?
does. He reminds us of
This
that.
whole pod is
Check.
carried on the back of Elliot
Oh, you guys
Haney.
didn't look at the Google Drive today?
He's the father
There's
of
four
this
four new
podcast.
folders in the Google
Without
Drive.
him, the pod
You
would
know,
not exist.
He's the pod father.
I share. I love that.
That's
So,
his
okay.
T-shirt.
Okay, I have two nicknames now: the Podfather and what?
Bearded Beauty.
The Bearded Beauty. Okay, the rankings.
Yeah.
Let's go. The rankings I have. First and foremost, this one should be weighted. However, I didn't weight these, so just know that in your
Elliot
head.
did weigh himself, though.
I'm not pleased with the answer. I'd share with you the number.
Don't
At
do
the
it.
end of this, I'll share with you the start and the finish.
Ooh, you should just put
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Yes.
Or just the differential.
You should flash it on the YouTube screen so
Okay.
everybody can see.
Yeah, just boop. put
One
it
frame,
there.
real
The
quick.
lower-
You gotta
lower-
pause.
Did you
just
see
right.
that?
Lower left
Did it again.
corner.
Okay.
I blinked.
The first one, taste.
Okay.
Obviously,
Ooh.
taste is the most important metric.
Sure.
Oh, that's gonna
Okay.
be tough.
Okay, I'm not going to go into too much about each of these. Taste is number one.
Yeah.
Variety. So
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess it doesn't need much explanation. Variety.
Yeah.
Value.
Yep.
Okay.
TVV.
TBB. Locations, meaning is it where you want it to be?
Okay.
So a national chain is gonna win this.
And I also want to acknowledge
Sure,
in Boston, this is a pain in the ass because
Yeah.
Boston
Not a
has
lot
like
of fast food. Yeah,
pushed a
you're
lot of
Yeah,
stuff out of
we'll
this.
talk about that.
right. Oh, we'll talk
Vegetarian, meaning none of us are,
That is
but
such a strange category.
is there
for
a vegetarian
you to
option?
select.
Yeah.
if you go with 6 people in today's day and age, one of those people is probably a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Can they eat something at this establishment?
Yeah.
Is that really the ratio of vegetarians in a
No, we made
population?
that up.
I don't know. 1 out of 6.
I have no
seems
idea.
Steep.
It's like 18%, 15%. What
I
is
don't
it?
know. For our audience, if you could look up
Yeah,
those
like
stats and
17.
throw it into the
17
and a
comment
half? I
section,
don't
that'd
know.
be
That's
helpful.
close.
I don't know if that's right
Okay.
answer. I just said that.
And then I'll be honest. I kind of go into a little bit of like a narrow category here, but nuggets. Who has the best nuggets?
This is so Elliot centric.
Okay. Who has the best fries? Who has the best burgers?
Uh-huh.
Those are like a
Okay.
separate segment of places that
Sure.
all
The
do
majority
those
of
things.
places
I don't
think can answer those categories.
Well, I don't think those
What
should
about
all
like a
be on equal
Taco
footing.
Bell?
I don't think they're in equal footing.
Yep.
But again,
You want
it's
to
a
have the
fluid list.
discussion?
It's a
Yeah,
fluid
there's-
list. Another category is sauces. What are the options for
Oh,
sauces?
okay,
For
okay.
accoutrements.
Chuchemol.
One of the final things is
Gourmet.
in-store experience, dining in,
Yep.
the je ne sais quoi of being in the place.
So the restrooms, which ones are just nasty and which ones
Yes.
you're
I
like,
feel like part of fast food is when you call the establishment a store and not a restaurant.
Well, that's what we called it when I was a crew
Yeah.
member.
back when I was a
When I
crew
was a crew
member.
trainer.
Did you call the customers guests?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
We didn't care much about them. It was
Or did
about
you call
us.
the customers assholes?
No, we would never.
Ooh.
And the
Oh,
final
yeah,
is
another
just
explicit rating.
the
Yep.
in quotes
Everyone, that's
extras.
what I'm going
Yeah.
for.
the extras.
Ooh,
Anything
the
else that
extras.
is a
like
is an
toys
X
in your
factor.
Happy Meal or something like that.
I mean, that's pretty specific to one.
Like how
but
clean
that's
the
an
bathrooms are?
extra.
Well, that's part of the in-store experience. I don't know. The
Oh.
extras is just anything else, anything in addition to
The
what we've-
catch-all, the potpourri category.
kind of.
All right,
So-
so category 1 is taste.
The
Bum,
je ne
bum.
sais quoi in your
So
language.
I'm gonna take notes as we do
Ooh.
this. Okay. We all know the national chains. We all
Yeah,
know the
for the most
national
part,
ones.
yeah.
Name
We
them
know the
for us.
McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Burger
Taco
Kings,
Bell,
the Taco
Taco
Bells.
John's, the
See, no.
Qdoba.
No.
Qdoba's
fast
You
casual.
caught me. You caught me.
Qdoba
said
is
when I-
fast casual. That has no place on this list.
Yeah.
He also perked up when I said Taco John's. Like not everybody knows that.
Okay.
And I tried to just sneak it in there, but you caught me.
Yeah.
I'm busted.
You got
So
I am busted.
so we know the national ones.
Yep.
The KFCs, the Taco Bell.
Ooh, a
Yes,
question
yeah.
I have is the A&W places.
No, I don't know what that is. The root
That's-
beer?
Yeah, the root beer like restaurants.
That comes up in the regional fast food.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
like I'm saying, we all know
Elliot's
the
already
national.
recorded this pod by himself in his head, and we're literally just
We
window
all know the
dressing.
national chains.
Yeah.
Let's get a couple regional chains in here. Like for example, Taco John's.
Taco John's.
Where is Taco John's from?
Got to be somewhere in the Midwest.
Okay.
The jingle goes, "There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John's." Lower third advertisement for Taco John's.
So we got Taco John's. We got Whataburger. I've never had Whataburger.
Oh,
No, I
like
did. I
Dallas,
did in an
in
airport
Dallas?
in Dallas.
I've had it in an airport,
Okay.
I think.
I don't know
With
much
the
about
hangover.
Raising Canes.
Raising Canes.
That could be national. Like mostly is regional, but it's starting to spread.
Okay.
In and out.
In and
Oh,
out.
That's
yeah.
gonna be
I've
my
never
only
had In-N-Out.
contribution to this
When we go to
conversation.
California, I need to have an In-N-Out burger.
I will say you're missing out, Chad. I'll tell you what. In and out. Special.
I'll tell ya. What?
Okay. Anything else? The taco place in California.
Oh, Del Taco.
Del Taco.
Ooh, Del Taco.
Um,
This A&W must be
Don't know it.
regional.
I've never been to one of those.
It's been a
A&W.
long-
I'm
And
just-
that's saying something.
Ooh, I have a question. Cold Stone.
What?
No, ice cream.
Chad.
Well, no, I had to
Chad.
clarify.
We're not talking about ice cream.
Well,
Most ice cream is fast food.
It's
Like-
already frozen.
Yeah.
so is it fast food? Does it count in here?
Yes, but not in this discussion.
I don't know.
I would count it to begin with, nor in this discussion.
You
It's
wouldn't count
ice
ice
cream.
cream as fast food?
No.
Okay.
I don't,
Well, so that's why I needed to clarify.
Yeah, topic for a
Because
different
like
day.
it was like a whole segment. Like if we need to cut that out,
No,
I'm
I don't.
fine with
We're
it.
not talking about
Have you
ice
ever
cream
had
specifically.
FOMO
Because when it
place,
comes
the
to
vegan ice
taste-
cream
Yeah.
place, it's really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Coconut
Wait, what does?
dairy.
FOMO?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was Japanese at first, and
No.
someone was like, "No, it's foam, like fake
It's fake,
milk."
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it on principle, but yes, what I've had there, I have enjoyed.
It's expensive though, but it's very good.
Bougie ass.
Yeah.
So okay, let's get into the rankings here.
Oh
okay?
right,
Yeah.
tastiest.
Okay, taste. What fast food restaurant wins on taste?
Well, it was gonna be Cold Stone for me, so I don't know. What to do.
Chad.
That's not how this works.
But can you argue with that?
There's a
Can
dark
you argue
horse
with
in this race, I'll tell you that.
That's another topic, but yes, I can. I don't think Cold Stone is good ice cream.
What's your... I couldn't tell you the last time, maybe
Gasp.
10, 15 years. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Vanilla.
I know... Vanilla,
Yeah.
Elliot?
It's like my coffee. I like coffee just black because I like to actually taste the coffee.
I can
Vanilla,
I
I
can
don't want
understand
extra
that.
shit in there. I just want to taste
Oh, you
clean,
are
classic
so
dairy
old.
flavor. That's it.
Classic.
Clean, classic,
Classic.
dairy flavor.
Plus vanilla.
Grandpa.
I used to get when I was younger. There was a place. It was Richie's
Yeah.
Dairy in
Richie's.
Pennsylvania.
And you got the vanilla even
it was
as a
crazy
kid?
vanilla. So it was vanilla, but it was all tie-dyed to look like a rainbow. It was incredible.
Oh, that's
but it just
awesome.
tasted like vanilla. It's called crazy vanilla, or was it rainbow vanilla? One of the two. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
Probably
Okay,
rainbow.
taste. Chad, what fast food wins for taste for you?
I am gonna go with Raisin Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
That
geez.
counts? Yeah.
If it doesn't count, let me know and
No,
I'll
no.
choose something else.
No.
If I just gotta like throw something out there, like I was putting a lot of eggs in that Cold Stone basket to be a dark.
I'm shocked by
Cold
that,
Stone
Chad.
is not.
but
does not have a place
not
on this
that I
list.
really believe it. I was trying to be a punk. a
Okay,
little
so
Yeah.
Raising Cane's for Chad. Weird choice, but okay. Caitlin.
Oh gosh, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
I
interesting.
like
Wow,
We're
okay.
going
Not
with some
the not
chicken
the
around
not
here.
the sort of extremist Christian values, but I do like the chicken.
So I do think that's worth talking about.
It is, yeah.
One that I don't feel necessarily equipped to discuss, but it's worth a discussion at
Sure.
some other point. Maybe
It's a consideration.
We'll see if we talk about that
when you're
later.
thinking about it.
My choice for best taste,
McD.
I'm gonna go rogue on you guys.
BK.
Ooh.
Taco Bell.
Whoa!
I can understand
Sidewinder.
that. I can understand
Elliot.
that.
Are you?
Okay. So when I go
didn't
to
even
Taco
have to say
Bell,
it. I just had to
Oh
look
my
at
God.
him.
there was a time. So Carla, my wife, works overnight.
She's a nurse.
Sometimes she's
She-
she's
She
a
digs
registered nurse
graves.
at Massachusetts General Hospital, classy place, one of the best hospitals in the world. She's a saint. She's better than me. When
is
she
better than
works,
him.
I'm alone. And in my past, not in
Never a
my
good
not in
thing.
my present, but in my past, I would kill time by going to a restaurant.
A
Okay?
restaurant.
A restaurant
Oh,
called
so now we're calling them restaurants.
Taco Bell.
TB.
Mhm.
Okay. Now sometimes when you go to Taco Bell,
This-
your eyes are bigger than your stomach, right?
Oftentimes.
And with Taco Bell having such a value, you see something on the menu like say a taco 12 pack, right?
Taco
Taco
12 pack.
And you see that it's only $12.99, right?
$12.99.
I think it's $12.99.
that feels like a lot for that.
But you're going through the drive-through. You're alone. You know that you're going to be alone all night. You're going to be alone the next night because when you work
Forever
overnight,
like
alone.
they're lasting the next night.
you work a couple days in a row. So I see that and I say, you know what? Why don't I just get 12 tacos?
I've done that before, so
I just say, why don't I
understand
just get 12 tacos? Right?
Yeah.
So I order the taco, and I should preface my car has tinted windows, right? Because I'm
Of
cool.
course
I'm
it
cool like
is.
that. So I go through and I order the 12 tacos, And I get to the place where you pay the cashier. And
Wait, the place where you pay, don't you have like industry lingo for that or something?
the window. And the nice man at the window asks me, what kind of sauces do I want? And obviously I want fire and Diablo because I'm not a baby.
Fire and Diablo.
Yeah, so I say fire and Diablo, and then I have this bright idea, and I say, give me some mild too, right? And because I ordered 12 tacos and I'm sitting there alone, nobody's in my passenger seat, he hands me the mild, and I say, the kids love the mild. I toss...
And why? No, I've heard this story multiple times, but what's the why?
I toss the mild, I take the mild, and I toss them back as if my children are in the back seat just waiting to catch packets of sauce because I want him to think that I'm not ordering 12 tacos for just myself. So I am...
He wants him to think he's feeding a family.
I make it seem like I have children in the back seat, which I don't.
Good grief.
And how does he know? I have tinted windows.
Well,
so for all he knows, I had 3 kids back there.
The kids love the mild.
The
And
fake
so
ones.
what? So the next morning you get up and you had to crawl around in that back seat picking up all those packets so Carla wouldn't know?
As I got home.
Yeah.
I didn't wait till the next morning because I could not risk Carla seeing a
Yeah.
bunch of milds
Yeah.
in the back seat.
Yeah.
Would it have been better if they were the Fire or the Diablo?
It would have made more sense. She knows I would never order mild. I'm not a fool.
Who's Elliot stepping out on me with?
All right. So the taste ranking, we have no consensus. Raising
yep.
Cane's, Chick-fil-A, and Taco Bell.
Surprise there,
chicken.
though. The chicken and
Yeah.
rose up.
Chicken,
pretty-
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come back on that and see if we can.
I can understand Taco Bell, though.
I can understand.
I love me some Taco Bell.
I've only ever had
Ding
Raising
dong.
Cane's one
It
time.
will destroy
I've never
you,
been there.
but it's good.
Okay.
we
Chick-fil-A, I've
need to
only
have 'em.
I've only been to Chick-fil-A 2 times, but I will
Really?
say Chick-fil-A. Have you ever had the ketchup at Chick-fil-A?
Is it different?
Ooh.
It's not different, but the method in which they present it is different.
What-
The
How?
ketchup packets are not just the squeezy packets.
Oh,
that
they're
you-
the little bottle-looking
It's
things.
incredible. It's a little
Yeah.
bottle thing, and it's like you peel it back, and you can dip it.
Oh, it's like
It has a
barbecue
dip
sauce
ketchup,
from
but
a-
also it's magical. You
Got
can
it on top.
also twist it a different
And
way, and it
squeeze
becomes
it.
a squeeze pack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are
It's a-
probably expensive.
Incredible.
Uh-huh.
So
They're putting one in by the office, apparently.
Oh,
Really?
That's going to be a problem.
Yeah, in Boylston.
Okay.
Interesting.
I know.
Didn't Mayor Menino say
Yeah,
there'll
but
never be a...
he's-
I know he's
dead.
no longer with
Yeah.
us. Okay. Okay, next category. We're going a little long here. Variety.
Ooh, variety of what they offer.
So
What has the
probably,
best variety?
probably not Chick-fil-A.
So we started with Chad last time. Caitlin, you're up first for variety.
Good grief. I have no idea.
If you need a second, I can go.
Yeah, why
Because
don't
the
you go?
answer is clear and it's easy.
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Ooh.
McDonald's
Why?
easily has
It's
the
like
best variety.
It's hamburgers.
How dare you?
I'm-
Hamburgers, chicken, both fried and grilled, multiple kinds of burgers. You have filet of fish. You have nuggets. You have chicken
Don't
strips.
bring that fillet of fish around
You
here.
have salads. You have parfaits. You have pies. You have shakes. You have sundaes.
There is a lot going on there.
You have a
I'm
whole,
gonna throw
you have a whole
something at you.
espresso bar.
Oh, don't call McDonald's espresso bar.
First of all, you said espresso.
I said
I can't have that.
espresso.
It's called McCafe, and it's absolutely an espresso bar. I used to man that
So
bar.
I'm going to toss out there. Jack in the Box, I think, has
Oh, I've
the
never
best
been to a
variety.
Jack in the
I'm not
Box.
saying it's good, but when it comes to variety, they have a lot of the similar offerings that you're talking about. But I think they add mott sticks and they add tacos.
You're not.
Elliot, you would like that.
into their
I've been
situation.
I've been to a Jack in the Box once or twice, and both times it's been one of the worst fast food experiences.
Wow.
I can't side with Jack in the Box.
I'm not saying it's good, but when you're going for variety,
That's
I
true.
think
It's not.
winning.
Yeah, it wasn't. We're not. We did taste.
True. I just. Well, that's Chad's
I'm not.
pick.
I'm not proud of it, but like that's.
Okay.
I'm making the advocate.
Did I
Jack in
pick?
the Box
Category.
for Chad. Caitlin,
Did I pick? No.
did you pick?
No.
No.
Okay. What do you got?
You sold me on McDonald's. I'll
Okay,
do
okay.
McDonald's.
So McDonald's times 2. So that's a winner for variety.
Yep.
McDonald's
Yep,
wins.
that's fair.
Okay. Next, value.
Ooh.
Value. So it was Chad, it was Caitlin, now it's me. So I'm going to launch this one off. Value, it's got to be between McDonald's and it's got to be between Taco Bell. Because McDonald's, I would say, was the first entrant into the value menu. The
Were
dollar
they?
menu, when people think of fast food, they think of dollar menu because McDonald's started the dollar menu.
Sure. Yeah.
The $1 McChicken, the $1 McDouble, the $1 any size soft drink. I gotta go McDonald's on this one.
I'm gonna go Taco Bell.
Okay.
And I think
my
before the
backup.
value menu was the thing, I think they were offering lower priced items to beat out that dollar menu. And
And the
Also,
$5
no, wait.
box.
that's still a
That's
great
a
value.
winner.
And like the dollar burritos, the weight of what you get there, like you're like, I've got $2 to spend.
This
Pound
thing is
per
chock
dollar
full
is
of
probably
bologna.
highest at,
Yeah.
at Taco Bell.
Yep. You get yourself some burritos. There you go.
I agree with Chad.
Okay.
It will destroy you. I
Taco
wanna
Bell
acknowledge.
wins for value. I like it.
It also wins for destroying your body the next day.
Well, it also that could be a whole other category.
Fourth
And,
meal.
Okay, locations. Now that's ease of getting to one. That's number of
Yep.
locations.
Not Chick-fil-A.
So Chick-fil-A is probably not going to win this one. Chad.
I think I got to go with Subway.
Subway.
It is the most populous.
It's the most populous in the entire globe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
First time we're really getting to a Subway, but good call.
Yep.
Iceland. We've both been to Iceland.
Yep.
Subway is the only fast food
Really.
available in Iceland because Iceland has such a strict law on their quality of meat. Subway is the only the only American fast food that meets that
Now
standard.
there's KFC there as
Okay.
well.
Wasn't
At
when
least
I was there.
Yep.
Okay.
But Subway, there was more in the, all like smaller towns. There was
Yeah.
Subway.
Subway was all over.
I know this opens up a can of worms, but I get why Subway's fast food, but at the same time, I'm like, it's a sandwich.
It's still fast food.
I know.
We could have talked about this earlier.
I know. That's why I was.
So I mean, it's
Yeah.
thrown off. You don't have to agree.
Yeah.
Mm,
What's your
But
what's
is it
your
a
answer?
No, I
different
mean, I
one?
think it's like factually correct.
What's in your experience? What's the easiest fast food to get?
I don't. I don't know. There's a lot of McDonald's in the world.
I think we're learning that Caitlin doesn't eat fast food that often.
I don't. But
I
I'm
don't.
I'm enjoying the conversation.
So are you throwing your hat in the ring for McDonald's?
I'll agree with Chad with Subway. I remember one time
Ooh.
was with a listener, a friend of mine,
Friend of the pod?
a friend of the pod, Katie.
Oh, yeah.
We were walking around DC 'cause she was looking at graduate schools,
Uh-huh.
and we were just like
Oh,
delirious.
not my kitty.
No,
Your
my,
kitty.
yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, when did this happen?
And we were like, just had been like walking all day, and it was really hot out. We're sort of delirious, and we like sat down on a bench somewhere, and we're like, oh my god, everything is so familiar. It smells like a Subway around here. Sure enough, we looked up. The awning right above us, Subway.
That's the fresh
no
baked
matter
bread.
where,
My
yeah, no
God.
matter where you
'Cause they
are,
bake
they
their
all
bread right
smell
in-house. Yep.
exactly the same.
And they all let out that intense, beautiful aroma of fresh baked bread.
It's a way to describe
Beautiful. Okay, while both of you are probably factually correct that
You're
there are
gonna
more
say
Subways,
McDonald's.
for me it's got to be McDonald's.
Yeah.
I've seen more McDonald's in my life than anything else. There's one on every corner. My hometown, there's like 11.
What
with-
in one place?
I'm not from a small place.
I
Like,
know, but
There's
that's a
probably
lot of
13
McDonald's.
Subways though.
That's true.
I can think of 2 Subways in my hometown. That's the thing.
Interesting.
So globally, sure, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But in my life, McDonald's has been everywhere, and there's nothing close. Burger King might be the closest in my life. But
Those commercials with that mask
Ooh.
are terrible.
Can I ask a clarifying question? Do we consider Dairy Queen to be fast food?
He's just trying to get an
No,
ice
no, no,
cream
no,
in
no,
on it.
no, no.
Yes, I do.
if it's the grill and chill,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm because well,
Have you had a grill and chill burger? It's incredible.
No,
I
never
would
in
say
my
the
life.
French fries are like like this hits a lot of categories.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking about like my hometown. We didn't have a McDonald's until I was in high school.
But you had Dairy Queen.
I
we
just
had a
wanna-
Dairy Queen.
yeah.
We had a Subway. So that's what like
I get
access
that. Yeah,
comes
sure.
to.
It's
And
your,
driving
it's your
around a
nostalgia.
lot of small towns in the Midwest. There's Dairy Queens
Sure.
there. It's not the same.
I'm not just trying to support big McDonald's because that's where I'm from.
I don't know. It's in town.
Yeah, you're a hometown boy. But can I just say, whenever one of us poses a question on like what qualifies as something, we immediately look to Elliot like he's the authority.
I think he is the authority. If you have questions about rabbits, you're looking at me.
Yeah.
If you got questions about cat shows, you're probably looking at me.
Yeah,
Um,
we learned that
you-
If
this
you're asking
weekend.
smart stuff, you're looking at her.
No,
If you're asking
please.
about fast food, you're looking at the guy who spent 6
You're
years
looking
in it
at the
and
bologna,
20 years
bro.
eating it. Okay. So
And counting.
this category, vegetarian, I don't think is going to have much meat on the bone.
When did you write that joke? How long ago did you write that joke?
I swear. I swear. Okay. So I don't think there's going to be much to talk about with this.
Yeah,
And Chad, no.
I'll say it
Not
again.
Cold Stone.
I'll say it again. Not Chick-fil-A.
Not Chick-fil-A. I'll throw, I think what I've heard, I'm not a vegetarian.
Taco
you know.
Bell?
Yeah, that's
Taco
what
Bell
that's-
seems to be the most vegetarian
Yeah,
friendly.
you can get anything made with beans and
right,
it'll be
just beans and
vegetarian
cheese and
friendly.
it's
Yep.
vegetarian. So I kind of think Taco Bell is a shoe-in for this one. McDonald's has good salads.
What about Del Taco?
I don't
You don't
like
know enough
Del
about.
Taco. Plus, it's
We
a
only went
regional.
that one time.
It's a regional chain, so I don't know that.
And
So we're
do
only
they
talking
have
about the big
good
boys?
offerings?
Well, I think we're
Do
talking
they
about
have like a good vegetable?
I
like,
don't know.
Something or other?
Probably.
That's
Sure
an
Vanessa
assumption,
got
though.
it.
That's an
some
assumption.
We should ask Vanessa because
Yeah.
there's some people that die for Del Taco and hate Taco Bell, whereas
I thought it was good.
you're
It was
wrong.
also like 2:30 in the morning
Oh,
though.
it was after a long day.
Yeah.
Taco John's is better.
Taco John's was great. So I think for me, vegetarian is the winner. I think is it Burger King does veggie burgers?
Don't know.
Ooh, interesting.
If you ask, it's like not on the menu, but they have them. They're probably like in a
They're
freezer
frozen,
burned
yeah.
box.
Where
somewhere,
can you
but
get a good bologna?
My house. You want some bologna and cheese?
Yeah, on a hamburger bun.
Oh my gosh! If you make a
Mayonnaise.
cheeseburger with a
Yeah.
piece of bologna in there,
Like
man,
around it?
like underneath it.
Oh, I thought you were talking like make a burger patty with bologna in it.
Oh, I mean, if you want to, man.
That's fun.
Bologna.
Okay, so
Juicy
vegetarian is
Lucy
Taco
with
Bell.
bologna.
Now these categories are very specific to the big burger. All right.
Big burger.
Okay. So the first category within the big burger category is nuggets. Who has the best nuggets? And this is a microcosm of the whole argument.
Yeah.
It's taste and its value
I'm gonna tell you what.
and its sauces.
It's Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, I know.
I've
I'm
only
right.
had them one time. It was a 4-piece.
You've never got a 4-piece of anything in your life.
Well, I didn't have a whole lot of money on it.
I think I'm gonna throw my hat towards McDonald's, but that's my most exposure. I love having the same shapes. I like my
The Nugget
barbecue
Power
sauce.
Hour.
Yep, give me a 20-piece and like, I want 10 more.
20 piece for $5. That's a good mark for the value. However,
You're gonna. I've heard you say this before. I know what you're
do
gonna
not
say.
like McDonald's nuggets.
Burger King is
I have a
insane.
lot of reputation with McDonald's nuggets, but they are not the best.
Sure. They were just the
They were
cheapest
just,
because they were free
They were there.
at the time.
They were
yeah.
available.
Yeah.
Burger King, best value. Right now, 10-piece for $1.
Yeah.
You can't
Wow.
beat that.
What does
get
that tell
20
you about
nuggets
the
for $2?
the quality?
Right. They're
Yeah.
not the best. The best tasting nuggets are Chick-fil-A.
Up
Interesting.
top, bro.
I just haven't had exposure, so
So Chick-fil-A wins that one.
You've never had Chick-fil-A nuggets?
I've only had Chick-fil-A like 3 times in my life. And it
Okay.
was
I
like
probably have
a
to be
couple
honest with you.
sandwiches, yeah.
This next category works for most people, not all. Fries. Who's the best fries?
That I'm going with Dairy Queen. If I'm going the actual best fries,
Only
I
if
don't
it's a
have-
grill and chill.
What do you mean?
Well, there's some Dairy Queens that are just ice cream,
Oh, really?
and some are called grill
not
and chill.
where I come from.
They have both.
Not in my heartland.
We used to have a Dairy Queen that was just ice cream that we used to go to after baseball games. It was only ice cream.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't see like a Dairy Queen burger
Grill
until I
and
was
chill.
like 17 or 18.
Mm. Dairy Queen also has cheese curds.
I didn't know they had burgers
least where
here
I come from.
until
Okay.
today.
Fries. Best fry. Caitlin.
McDonald's?
McDonald's. That's a. It's not. It's a common answer.
This is him telling me that it's like uninformed.
I don't think it's the wrong answer,
Just not the
but
right
it's not
one.
the answer for
Y-
me.
n-
Yeah.
What I will say is, there's a difference when fries are fresh out of the
Yeah.
oil and
Right.
hot.
Right.
Yeah, but
And
usually those go
once
right
they
into
get-
Elliot's pocket, so they never hit the customer.
Okay.
Once
McDonald's
things are
fries.
stale, they like I don't.
Sure.
I think
Yeah, I'm with
Fries
Steep
you.
don't keep
decline.
well anywhere. There's no good
I would
stale
agree with
fry.
that.
Yeah.
So I don't count that against McDonald's. But
Some
I have-
hold up a
I know
little
this is the
longer.
wrong category, but honestly, I think it's Five Guys.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
I know we
Five
can't
Guys,
count
yeah.
them, but the
Yeah.
Five Guys Cajun fries,
Ooh.
that's the winner with
And
some malt
you get
vinegar.
a lot.
Yeah.
You get a bag.
They take the bag.
Oh.
They fill that cup, and then they kind of dump half the cup in. They fill it up again. They put it in. You get like a triple size.
Yeah.
and
with
then
the
they
malt
then they
vinegar.
say, "Hey, you're with Elliot. I'll hook you up even more."
You know what I do there is I take the little dipper of ketchup.
Yeah.
I pour some malt vinegar in it. I take one fry and I mix it up.
Oof.
It's like a malt vinegar.
Do you
ketchup.
put mayonnaise
know about
in there
that.
as well?
No, not.
But
at
you
Five
love
Guys.
mayonnaise.
Whoa.
Mayonnaise is my preferred dip for fries.
Yeah. Remember when we somewhere we were having a conversation? I was like, Elliot, what's your like favorite side dish? And you go, mayonnaise. And so I was like, no. You know, like French fries, salad,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know, potato salad. You're like, yeah, mayonnaise.
Yeah, well, I know
I
what I
think
like.
it's when we were having Five Guys during my bachelor party.
Oh
at the
yeah, I
hotel
think you're
room in
right.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chad, you said Dairy Queen. You said McDonald's. I think we all agree that it's Five Guys. However, they don't count.
No,
for
you
this.
can't count that.
So I have 2 left. I'm gonna go number 2 and then number 1. Number 2 is Wendy's, which Wendy's hasn't shown up on this list yet.
That's interesting.
Oh.
Not just the fries. Wendy's only has the best fries when you get a Frosty with it.
I can see
And you
that.
do the fry.
Yeah,
the
but that's not
frosty,
the category.
sweet and salty. But the best fry on its own, just fry, is Burger King.
Really?
I can get behind that.
Ugh.
Crispy.
Yep.
Uh,
I got a good shell,
yeah.
soft middle.
So no clear winner there.
Also, I do want to throw this out. The Raising Cane's has crinkle cut fries.
Oh, I like.
And
Oh
those
yeah.
are really good.
Oh, Shake Shack doesn't
Is it,
count, right?
No, that's a fast casual.
Yeah.
What's Arby's has curly fries.
Oh yeah.
That's
Ooh,
big.
Hardee's. Hardee's had curly fries too. I say had like it's disappeared. It just disappeared out of
Yeah,
my
out of your life.
hometown when I was
Yeah.
in middle
Yeah.
school.
Okay, next category, burgers. Who was the best burger?
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Not
jump in
Taco
here.
Bell.
Not Taco Bell
Or Chick-fil-A.
or Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna say Burger King because of the flame broiled.
Ugh.
So Burger King cooks their burgers over flame. Wendy's is fresh, never frozen, but
Yeah.
on a flat top.
Yeah.
McDonald's is from frozen patties on a flat top.
Yeah.
So if that directs your
You
decision.
know,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
pick Wendy's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Wendy's,
Why not?
Burger King for me, Chad.
I'm going with Dairy Queen again.
Oh God.
You get the flame broiled like you were talking about with Wendy's.
You're
but it's
Man.
better patty.
Okay. You know what?
Who's paying this guy?
You know
Dairy
what?
Queen
I'm
is.
changing mine from Burger King to the Grill and Chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's we're talking about so many different things and we have to pull from all these things.
Yeah.
I think it's an often forgot thing because
So
of just
I
like,
feels like Dairy Queen is becoming your.
It's kind of his go-to because
Yeah,
they also have
top
fucking
choice.
great dessert.
yeah, I didn't realize
Okay.
my connection to this
Next,
stuff.
next
Well, when you
option,
couldn't have Cold Stone, you
next
took
option
it to the next best thing.
is sauces.
Ooh.
I mean, like
sauces.
dipping sauces?
Yeah, dipping sauces.
Are they all that different? Oh, duh, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they have a lot. They
Okay.
have the Chick-fil-A sauce.
I don't know what that is.
You would like Chick-fil-A.
I think I would. I gotta go to what I know, and it's McDonald's. They have like 10 different sauces, but no sauce.
Rank them.
Can
Rank them right
beat
now.
The hot mustard. The hot mustard is a sauce on its own. It's unlike any sauce from another restaurant. I don't even like mustard that much, but hot mustard, it's something special. So I got to give my vote to McDonald's because of the hot mustard.
My vote's going to Raisin Cane's because of
The
their
cane sauce. Is it called cane sauce?
It's called cane
yeah,
sauce.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a mayo, ketchup, seasoning, salt sort of mixture that they make in giant vats. And Lordy, it is. I
Lordy.
Wow.
tell you
Chad, you just
what.
got
I'll
Midwestern or
tell
Southern?
you
I'm not sure.
what.
I will say, what place has what sauce is a little bit of a moot point because the best sauce can be had anywhere, and that's a mixture
Of mayo.
of mayo and ketchup.
Ooh,
70-30 mayo to ketchup.
Ooh, one thing I do like,
Ugh.
Boloco carries the
That's
Chipotle Tabasco sauce, and there was a point in my life where I was buying that like bottles at a time.
Didn't you like wear it on your belt at one point?
I took it.
Oh boy.
I carried it in
feel
my
like
backpack.
that was a
very Chad
thing.
thing to
I
do is
carried
wear
it-
hot
I feel
sauce
like
on
it
his
was a
belt.
I
thing.
carried it in my backpack.
Okay.
And then
I like the
remember
image
going
better of you having a
through
belt.
Like a
security
holster,
at the
yeah.
airport and be like, "Oh no, I have half a bottle of hot sauce and I had to throw it away because I
Ugh.
like."
No,
Killer.
my image is going to stay with Chad having a phone holster on
Yeah.
one hip
What?
and a cell phone and a
the
hot sauce holster
Emmanuel
on the
Paul
other hip.
Sterling with the cell phone holster.
Ooh, he's
I
gonna
love
like
how
that.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
his
like
senior-
carry
his
this
senior
image
yearbook
of me through when that
All right.
has never happened.
Okay. Well, Chad used to wear a blackberry on his hip. Last category, in-store
not.
experience.
Ooh, yes.
What's the best physical location?
I don't know how you would judge. I
Well,
can't.
Are we calling Chipotle fast casual?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. It's a fast casual. Plus, it's very utilitarian. I don't know. There's not
But
much
he likes
to
it because they probably also have that Chipotle hot sauce.
Yeah, well, that is
Maybe.
part of it.
Yeah.
Cleanest
I think-
bathrooms, cleanest experience. Do you like having a touchscreen to order? McDonald's
No.
has you there.
I like a person.
Yeah. Well, if we don't have strong opinions, you don't have to
I
choose
don't.
this
I don't
one.
know that I do.
I think I'm gonna go.
Dairy Queen.
He's gonna go Dairy Queen.
No, not actually. It's
He's gonna go Raising
straight out of
Cane's.
1989 there, with most of them at least that I've been in. But the updates that McDonald's have been doing
Mm.
to do like cafe style
The
decor.
The espresso bar.
It's called McCafe.
Mi cafe.
So you're going McDonald's.
Yep.
What do you
As
got?
begrudgingly as I am. You also have the play place. Like if you
Play
can ta-
Palace?
a place that you can take your kids.
Sound like
and,
that's what Elliot would call
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Play Palace. I don't. I abstain from
Okay.
this one.
You abstain.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion.
My vote was going to be split between McDonald's and Taco Bell because they're both updating to some pretty great stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go McDonald's because he already did, so McDonald's has the
He
win.
just wants to
Now-
make sure McDonald's
Yeah.
jockeys into the lead.
Okay, so let me
Especially
just,
at Cantina. Give me a beer and give me some fast
Oh
food.
yeah, you
Hello.
can get beer
That's-
there.
you know what? The
Ooh.
Taco Bell Cantina might have the best in-store experience.
Yeah,
I changed
put
my
me
vote.
down for that.
Okay. Sorry, Chad.
That's fine.
Taco Bell.
No.
Well, actually, you brought it up. So Taco Bell
Yeah.
Cantina is a 3 times win.
Therefore, it should probably get the variety win too.
You're making a lot of sense. So do we go through what we've done, or do we have a feeling of who wins now?
Let's go. Let's have the data speak out and see if
Yeah.
we need to just go with that or if we need to discuss it.
Okay. Well, taste had no clear winner, but it was two out of 3 chicken. Variety, McDonald's won. Value, Taco Bell won. Locations, Subway won. Vegetarian, Taco Bell ran away with it.
So we have
Yeah.
2 Taco Bell
Nuggets, Chick-fil-A, times 2. So Chick-fil-A won.
winners.
Fries was split between Dairy Queen, McDonald's, and Burger. Burgers, Dairy Queen had 2.
Mm-hmm.
Sauces
That was an
was
upset.
split. And in-store experience was Taco Bell Cantina.
It's a Taco Bell.
So I think Taco Bell, Dairy Queen, and Chick-fil-A have risen to the top.
Well, I feel like McDonald's got a lot now.
We did.
It was discussed a lot in there.
It was
so-
discussed a lot.
Well, it
I
is, isn't it?
think McDonald's had the most points in all categories, but
It showed up the
it
most
didn't
in
So
win.
does that make it the overall winner?
It might be.
Yeah.
It's in the conversation.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that would put because you want the first place, the winner, to
Yeah.
be the best of something, not just
mhm.
second best of a lot of things.
Well, I
Right.
think we
Kinda like
each
president.
we might each have our own favorites. I think Chad's favorite.
Dairy Queen
Dairy
showed
Queen.
Data
up.
It
tells me
sounded
it's
like
Dairy
Dairy
Queen.
Queen.
And to be honest, that I had not thought about I have not thought about Dairy
But
Queen
when you broke it
in
down,
a long time.
It kept calling your
Especially
name.
the real food.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. So
Yep.
Chad looks like a Dairy Queen.
He's the Dairy King.
What is
Hello.
your final choice? You came out big for Chick-fil-A.
I
here.
did. All right, put me down for the cluck.
I think my ratings took me to either Taco Bell or McDonald's.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
go
I'm
with your
gonna
heart.
have to go with McDonald's because
Yeah.
it gave me a career.
Yeah, I couldn't see you choosing
Yeah.
anything else. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, well,
So I think for a future episode, we're gonna have to get some food from these 3 places, and
Taste
we're gonna have to
test.
see where we can find all 3 of these restaurants in one spot.
I love it.
Probably
Okay.
a mall food court.
So that's fast food. That's our favorites.
That was something.
So what's next on the list?
Mailbag.
It's mailbag.
Mailbag.
Some mail. Come your mail.
All right, you're gonna
Oh,
do the
it's me?
yeah, you're gonna
Okay,
present the
let me put
first
this
piece
down.
of fan mail we got this week.
Okay, so we got a piece of fan mail this week.
Before you go through that,
Yeah.
where can people send fan mail, and what should they be? Actually, this actual piece of mail asks the questions that I was gonna.
Yeah, so I
Ask
think we
you to-
can we can
yeah.
answer. This is a nice laptop, by the way.
Thank you.
Yep. So the mailbag.
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 We can all be reached at illtellyouwhat podcast@gmail.com. That's what? Say it again so people can remember it.
I'll tell you what. Podcast@gmail.com.
And
Take out
Chad?
that apostrophe. ILLTELLYOUPODCAT. No, ST.
ST, yeah.
Chad, you spelled "I'll tell you" podcast. You forgot the what.
I didn't even pick up on that.
Friends, listeners, supporters, it's I'll tell you what podcast@gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
I went in there and then I started to panic.
So
And I started looking at
You got
Caitlin,
lost
I was
no,
midway.
I was like, he's on it. He's on it. Keep going. Yeah, so send your thoughts, your questions, your praise, your disdain.
The thing I say every episode, and we've yet to have an actual question, is send us the things that you need advice
Right.
answering.
Ooh, yes.
Very
Do you have
well
relationship problems? Do you have money problems? Do you have self-confidence problems?
Oh,
what
yes.
can we help you with? That's the kind of questions
Or
I
what
want to
can
hear.
we give you mediocre advice about?
What
Yeah.
can we give you poor advice?
equipped.
Sometimes,
Oh, we should
yes.
get a magic 8-ball.
Ooh.
Once we
That
need
sound-
it,
that
we'll
sounds
get
like
it.
a good Joshua tree.
We'll split that 3 ways.
Yeah. Oof,
All right.
gosh, the well has run dry.
What is our first piece of
Okay,
mail?
so we have a piece of mail from our listener, Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah says,
Hey there, Sarah.
short time listener, first time mailer.
Hey.
Thanks, Sarah.
There's a first time for everything.
Sarah says, I really enjoyed the first few episodes of the pod. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Questions.
We enjoyed
1.
it too.
I noticed that Elliot really likes Caitlin's mom, and I wonder what's the story about that. Eesh.
So,
They're
Well,
kindred spirits.
let's get through this. And then
sorry.
you can, yeah.
Sorry.
Second, also very interested in knowing what you think your followers should call themselves. I like that.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
And finally, is the mailbag for questions or advice?
Okay.
Thank you, Sarah.
I
Yeah.
also want to acknowledge not the first piece of fan mail that we had.
No, second.
Yeah.
First
Katie,
piece for
on
this.
the last episode.
Last episode, yeah.
Send something in.
Yes. What is it for? We already explained what it's for. We preempted that question with what we hope the
Questions and
the
advice.
mailbag is for. And just to remind
Yeah.
everybody,
Or
it's
really
I'll tell you what
anything.
podcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
Figure out that apostrophe.
Restaurant recommendations.
Sure. Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Anything. As far as what people should call themselves, I'll tell you what. Send us in what you want to call yourself.
Right.
We will compile all the suggestions, which
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
be
A poll.
many, and then we'll decide on a future episode. What our
also,
followers are
just
called.
some spitball taking place. Tellies. So that's
Tellies.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What is-
Teletubbies.
What does that mean?
the Ben
Like
Tell.
the
Tellies.
tells. Like, I'll tell you what,
Ooh.
Tellies. Don't make
Took
that
a little
face.
bit to get there.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
didn't
knew. I
understand
knew.
it at
I
first.
knew
Well,
what.
Or
he
what
was-
about whaties?
I like the
Whaties.
whaties. And I guess I should directly respond to the question about your mom.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I respect your mom greatly.
Sure. Okay.
I think she's full of life, and I respect her zeal for living. I think she's funny. I think she's smart, and I want to get to know her better.
Is Carla watching this episode?
Yeah.
Don't
Sorry,
make it
Carla.
sexual. It's not sexual.
Oh,
I didn't- I
okay.
didn't
make it
Oh,
sexual.
You're the
Okay.
one that
Okay.
made it
Okay.
sexual.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
she is going to be a guest on a future episode of the pod on location in Cape Cod.
Yeah.
The pod in Cape Cod. I
Cod
got to
pod.
make a shirt.
Cod pod.
Chad,
Oh yeah.
there is
I
a-
can't wait.
final piece of fan mail, if you can.
Oh yes.
Not fan mail.
So on my
Mailbag
way
mail.
into work
Mailbag,
today, I got
yeah.
a text from a longtime friend. Says, "Hey, it's our friend Mandy." I just
Hey,
didn't want
Mandy.
to put her, I didn't want to put her full name out here, but I appreciate her. You're one of the first people I'm texting with my new number. I just want to tell you, I am a huge fan of the pod. #pod squad.
You could tell that was
Pod
in
squad.
all caps when
Yeah.
you read it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
thanks, Mandy.
Thanks,
Yes.
Mandy. Glad to have you listen.
We are so glad to hear that the pod is spreading throughout the country.
Yeah.
That one coming to us from Oklahoma, actually, is the location that one came from.
So what I just realized, we can legally and technically say we are a national
We are a
syndicated
nationally
podcast.
syndicated podcast.
How about it?
Yeah.
Feels good.
You
feels
can
great.
find
That
us
feels good.
on the iTunes podcast spots.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You can get us on Android. You can follow our YouTube channel, and
Yep.
we're also available on Spotify and
Spotify.
most
Basically
locations.
anywhere you'd want to find a podcast.
Yeah.
It's better on video. So if you're listening to this, check out the YouTube. See what you think. See if you like seeing our faces.
And tell Elliot how great he looks sitting on the couch in a t-shirt, because that
Mhm.
was a thing.
If
If you have
Wow.
merch
Yeah.
ideas,
It's a tough day.
send them our way.
Okay.
Yeah, the merch will be hitting shelves soonish.
All right. So
And share this with people that you think may enjoy what we're doing as well.
absolutely. Chad, have you come up with our closing yet?
Ooh, yes. It is You've Been Told.
Stone cold
Well.
cold.
Ooh,
Oh.
Stone Cold.
We did
Yeah,
it.
that was fun. We did it.
We did it.
Gator chomp.
Gator chomp. Go.
Wow, that was good.